Da-da-da. Clear my throat. What's up, everybody? Welcome in to another episode of Disanity. It's a home stream tonight. Good to have all of you here. Thank you all for joining tonight. Happy Tuesday, everybody. We have kind of a laid-back stream tonight. There's a few things we're going to go over. Some Disney news we want to talk about. Some of the things we experienced this weekend. Going to get into that a little bit. Then we're going to talk about some Disney news, some upcoming things that are coming up. That's why it's upcoming. And then we're going to do a real fun segment. I want to hear from you guys. Some of these shows you probably have never heard of. We're going to do our top 5 television shows that we watch right now. Either when they air, we watch them, or if they're on the air right now, we watch them. Not shows like for instance, Melissa asked, would Moon Knight count? Moon Knight wouldn't count because it's not aired. It doesn't air anymore. I don't think
it's
there's going to be
one and done.
It's a one and done.
It has to be a series, something continuing.
And it still has to be a current series, and not like I used to love Lost. That doesn't count. It has to be a current series.
Yeah. So most of it will be Walt stuff. Anything he watches, I usually watch with him. Some of it,
right? He
watches a lot more than I do. I don't think there's anything I'm watching right now that you don't.
Right.
That isn't something old.
Right. But Melissa will chime on all of them. Let's say hi to everybody in the chat. We have, who's here? Craig's Robotics is here. Kenneth H. Jeannie is here. We have Movie Mania Nick, Debbie Bernfeld, Kelsey Elizabeth, Douglas Bailey, Stacy Bailey as well. Good to have you both here. Teresa Henry is here. Mark Langenkamp is here. Jonathan Chong. Diz Noah is here. Steve Stardio Studios. Will Lovins. Good to have Stephanie Danielle. There's Stephanie. There's Christina Loud. Good to see Christina. Scott Rowe. Brandon Chapman is here. Douglas, I said Douglas, but I'll say it again. Michelle the Quilter. The Quilter. Karen Kushner is here, or Kushner, I guess I should probably, oh my God, I did jump. But I think we're pretty much caught up. Let's see, who did I miss? Anybody? No, I think that's everybody. Noah's here. Nicole, Sheldon's mom. Good to see you. Hey, hope you and John are doing well. Joey's World's here. Pamela Ford is here as well. And we're up to date. There's 42 of you in here.
Post again.
Yeah, post again if we missed you. For those that don't chat, no problem at all. We're glad you're here. You're ninja watching. You're still here. We want to recognize those that don't chat and just watch, because there's a lot of you out there that don't. And that's perfectly fine as well. Good to have you here. Renee. Renee. Sorry, Renee. Renee is here. Say hi to Al. Headbox Ghost is also here. To cut smile of Melissa. Good to see you guys.
Renee and Al.
Yeah, Renee and Al. Anyway, I used to have Aunt Renee, so it kind of caught me. I'm listening to you guys while playing Arkham City. Good, Scott. Have fun. Does Disanity count as a current television show? I'm watching you guys on my TV right now. I don't know.
Nah.
Probably not. We're a reality TV for sure. Yeah, we're a reality TV. But anyway, if you are watching and just watching and not chatting, that's perfectly fine. We're glad you're here. I want to say hi to everybody who is our members. Members, thank you to all of you. Plenty of you are already in the chat. Members, your extra generosity and loyalty means so much to us. It really helps this channel run. Without it, we're not able to do a lot of the things we do. The lighting, the different things that we have. The program I'm using for this right now, to be able to show all this kind of stuff. All that is due to your help in the generosity side. So thank you for that. Stephanie Danielle, welcome and good to see you. Pamela Hoffman, good to see you as well, dear. Hope you're doing well. So thank you to all those members that take that extra step. And thank you to all the subscribers. We hit 13,000. Yay!
Thanks, everybody.
And we went well enough over that when, YouTube takes away the 30 that they always do, wonderful that they are, we still stayed above it. Yay! So that's good news. Anyway, first news story I want to talk about. No, did I miss? You know what? I did miss a few things. We have 4 partner channels. I guess I should talk about them. Disney Dan and I will be live tomorrow night on his channel at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's good for him because he's 5 hours ahead, so 5 would be 10 for him. On Dan's channel, Jungle Book is what we're going to be talking about, the 1967 Jungle Book, not the remake. And we have a new sponsor for this week's show, so be sure to check out that for our wonderful sponsor. It's going to be a fun one. We have Diz Our Dream. Diz Our Dream goes live on Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Check them out. Pete's live now. Pete's always live. And then last but not least, Steve's World, just another Monday night on Monday nights. Of course, he does that on Friday nights, but it's just another Monday night. I'm kidding. Be sure to check out Dean over at The Live Place, theliveplace.com for family-friendly streams. He is your TV guide of streamers. You're looking for a certain person, certain genre, certain day of the week, certain time, that's the place to go to find them. Dean has over 100 and something over there. He's fantastic. Magic in the Mouse Radio is back. Yay! Bill was able to get it back on the air, so they're back as well. Check them out. Kay Atwood's here. Good to see you, Kay. Hope you're doing well.
Hi, Hotbox Ghost.
Yep, Hotbox Ghost. I don't think I missed anybody else. Walt, did you get a haircut looking snazzy?
He did.
Yeah, I always look good, but thank you for saying that. I'm kidding. I got a haircut today. I needed it, so I actually got some sun over the weekend too. Let's see here. First story I want to talk about with you guys, and Melissa's going to have a lot to say on this one, I think. Steve was in that storm last night. He was, I know. I saw his stream, and he had some problem. He's always got problems. He got in his car, and he couldn't get his car to start for some reason.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I told him not to call me. I wasn't helping him. I'm kidding.
Louise.
I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Anyway, start over. I'm here.
Hi,
Cynthia
Cynthia.
Candymom, our first member. Welcome in, Cynthia. Okay, so Sunday, for those that didn't see the stream, we were at the Magic Kingdom, and I purchased a Magic Band Plus the day before. Horizons, welcome. Good to see you. So we went into Magic Kingdom on Sunday, and on the stream, we tested it. We went around to all the different 50th anniversary statues. Some of them Melissa wasn't there for. You know what? I did miss a couple because I didn't do the Cheshire Cat and I didn't do the Mad Hatter. We forgot about them. But we pretty much did everybody else. And I'll let Melissa go first. What is your take on... Again, it's still brand new. We haven't done the fireworks and stuff like that yet. But what do you think so far of the Magic Bands? The Magic Band Plus. What do you think? What do you think?
Meh. I wouldn't waste the money. I'm glad we just have the one. And... I mean, like Walt said, it didn't last the whole day in the park. I don't think it stayed charged because after a while it wasn't going off anymore. I don't really know how long it lasted. Some of the music, some of the reactions you get from the statues, they just play these little songs. Some of them talk, some don't.
Hey, Brian.
It was underwhelming to me. And you're paying for one of the bands like Walt has, if it's not just a plain color, they're $45 a piece. And I do you have yours?
Not on.
I wanted to show, you know how the bands... You can tear off part of the band to make it smaller so it fits little kids. So there's like a perforated line in the band. And it just feels cheap. And I feel like eventually, even as an adult, when you're wearing it, as you're putting it on, eventually that could separate. And I feel like the amount of money you're paying for it to be made like that, and it not lasting as far as the charge, I don't know if it's going to do more, or I personally don't see a need for it. We bought it for the channel so we could share it with you guys.
Yeah, give you the experience.
I have no desire to get one for myself. Having one in your family is plenty. So if you have family coming, everybody wants one. I mean, maybe I don't really see the point. Hey, Super Wayne, thank you.
Hey,
for
Super
being
Wayne,
a
welcome
member.
in.
Oh no, what happened?
Super
Anyway,
Wayne, hope you're okay, buddy.
I know.
Thanks for being here.
But yeah, kind of underwhelmed at this point. We'll try it out at a night stream at some point to see how it interacts with the night shows.
Well, Stephanie, I think you make a good point. Stephanie says, nice for the kids. I think one per family is good enough, but not enough bang for your buck. Yeah. Well, here's my take on it. I agree with Melissa. I think it's a lot of money. The band itself just flashes. Whatever the interaction is actually on the other item. And I'll tell you what I mean by that in just a second.
The sounds are coming from the statue. It's causing it to come out. It's not like your band's talking.
Right.
It just buzzes.
Hi, Joanne.
And makes colors. And you can change, I guess, the color that it flashes. But it's not like your band is talking. Any of the sound is coming out of speakers they've put near the statues.
Right. Now, Mark, it did go off while I was on the cups. And it probably was because of them. But because I wasn't close enough to hear whatever they did, if they went off, I didn't hear them. But I want to get into that because here's the thing.
That's what you're probably right, Mark.
Hi, Jack. Welcome in.
Hi, Jack.
Good to have you here. Here's the thing. When we went up to the one for Lady and the Tramp, all the way down on Main Street, all the way down to the very beginning of the park, we got over there. I waved. It went off. You could barely hear it because of the main music.
Main Street music.
The Main Street music drowns it out. You really can't hear it. And on a lot of them, we had to go up close. We're like, what are they saying, or what is it doing? Some of them were okay, but some of them were like that too, and some of them were. It was just kind of weird. What's up, G? What up, G?
Hi, G.
Welcome in, David Kish. Welcome in.
Hi,
Good to see
David.
you. Hello from the artist community of Carrizazo, New Mexico. Welcome.
Very cool. Thanks.
So Nick says Disney should have had a stand or podium near the statue, so all guests have to do is just scan their Magic Band and it would work, not just waving your arm around looking like a fool.
yeah, we're good at looking like that. You know, we do happy dances in the park. We might as well look foolish.
I don't know. I don't know, Nicole.
I see what
Maybe.
you mean.
Let me see. But, you know, it was fine. And it's not just a one and done. If you go back, it does another one. We went back to a couple different ones, and they did do different ones. Now, whether or not they have 20 different things they do, or whether it's just 2 or 3, I don't know until we get into them a little bit more. It was an okay experience. I didn't really expect it to be a ton anyway, but that's just me.
Of course, we had the kids in the Emporium where one sibling wanted one, then all of a sudden the other one had to have one. So it can add up pretty quick if you have kids. If one wants one, you have more than one kid, they're probably all going to want one.
Well, Steve, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess ultimately, to an extent, you're watching the fireworks, but how it interacts, you're right. Which one are you going to watch? You're going to watch your wrist, or you're going to watch the fireworks?
And even if it is, you're right. Why would you want to sit there and watch your band flash a couple of times when you can watch the big, beautiful fireworks? And then everybody's bands are going off and it's a distraction.
Well, here's the other thing, too. For that being said, other people talked about this. You can do some stuff in Magic Kingdom or in Hollywood Studios where you can do these tasks in Galaxy's Edge and things like that. So there's probably more to it.
On your app, but the problem is, too, then you're on your phone all the time again. You know, you're back to that problem, and we're having to use our smart devices. And
Hi, Bayou Bengal. Welcome in.
Not enjoying your time in the park. So here we go again, you know, interacting in an app on your phone. That's not what a vacation is
That's
for.
Interesting.
And it kind of irritates me. So...
Yeah, and instead, that's just what I was talking about. The bounty hunting over at Disney's Hollywood Studios where you can get the best interaction. It seems, other than that, not great. Yes, but it's also a matter of what you're in the park to do. If you're there to do the Magic Band and be part of that, fine. Then you're probably going to feel like it's probably worth it. I'm not there for that reason. Pamela Ford, how long did it take for you to do all the statues? Not long. It just depends on that's the only thing you're doing. You can get to them pretty quick.
And we just, as we were in that area, we're like, oh, let's go over to the statue and see what it does. It's not like we were like, you know, at the beginning, because we were in the park before we could get in, there's a lot in the hub. So we were able to go around to those while we were waiting to get into the park, which is a good way to use your time in the hub if you get in and you want to do rope drop.
Yes,
so that's an option.
They are. Yeah, definitely an option. First thing in the morning, you get in there, you can go up to all the different statues, hear what they have to say, maybe stay there for a few minutes, depending upon how many other people are waiting to get it done or waiting to get a picture, and see what the different ones say. We went over to Stitch. We did all the ones on Main Street. We did all the ones in the hub. We did Pooh. I did Lumiere and Cogsworth and Pinocchio. Pinocchio was probably the one I liked the best.
And you're able to determine that they do have more than one sound. Like, although Lady and the Tramp, we only heard play 2 songs. There was no talking, or some of them, like Pooh, they played a little song, and then it sounded like another time, like it was bees buzzing. So I don't even know if all of them have a talking segment.
Hi, Bruce. Welcome in.
Maybe we'll find out. Hey, Bruce.
Yeah, I'm sure
we'll find out
that
over time. But again, just a little underwhelming to me.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say. Devin just put out a vlog before it and agreed everything he said about it, which was not good. He called it a cash grab.
Yeah,
sure. Well, I'm sure it is. Hey, Victor, welcome. He says,
Victor.
even though Melissa, we won't be getting Magic Band Plus. Don't see the need for it for the few times a year.
It's pricey. It's pricey too for what it does.
But it's kind of up to you. You got to. We never say.
Oh yeah.
Make your own decision.
If you want to get one, great. You know, whatever floats your boat, as my mom used to say.
Right.
If that's something you really want to enjoy and experience, great. I mean, we all throw our money away in different ways at Disney. Trust me. We all have things that we love to get. Some of us it's pins. Some of us it's artwork. Some of it's lounge flies. Backpacks. Anything. We all have things that we love, and we're all Disney lovers. So you get the things that you like most. I don't think anybody's silly for getting one. I personally. It's about benefit.
No, but it's about value.
Right.
It's there's I find value in the artwork or the magic bands over there. It's funny because I actually like collecting magic bands, but I won't collect these. You find value in the backpacks. Hey, Allie French, welcome in.
Hey, Allie.
It's a matter of whether or not you found value in it.
Right.
Sheldon's mom
Something
says, "Is there a map?"
You happy.
Sheldon's mom says, "Is there a map or a list where all the statues are?" I know I missed some last trip. I'd probably say in the map, the regular map.
There probably is. I'd have to look. It's funny. I haven't really taken a close look, but I bet you they do. Hi, Amy.
Pamela, I would have to say, I would assume they're going to be there for at least a while, because you're right. Why even do it? I mean, what else are you going to use it for in Magic Kingdom, unless they have more stuff coming to replace it?
Right. But I'm sure the statues will be up for a bit. And Amy, I was saying, that too, that maybe one per family, but if you have a bunch of kids in your family, you know how it is. Well, little Johnny gets one. I want one too.
Right.
So sometimes, and they're going to want the one that has all the pictures on it, which is $45 each. Mm-hmm. That's, if you don't have any discounts, that's going to add up real fast.
Yeah, it does.
So,
Yeah. Anyway, so lots going on in the parks. The one thing I did want to talk about is, and this I think Melissa will like, moving on to the next subject, the full cast for Beauty and the Beast is back. The entire cast is back now. It's back to the regular show before the pandemic. I thought you'd be ecstatic for that.
You talking about the stage show?
Yes. What else is there? Is there anything else Beauty and the Beast?
Well, I didn't realize there was. I know the show was. I don't remember it missing a whole lot.
Yeah, it was missing. They were missing a lot. But anyway, all the actors are back. All the different props. Everything's. It's back to the pre-pandemic show, which is great. I think that's really good news. We haven't seen it since then. Hey, Rebecca, welcome in.
I guess I just don't even remember. Hi, Rebecca. So I'll have to. Obviously, we'll go next time we're in the park, so I can. I remember there being more, like people on the dance floor, like at the end. Mm-hmm. But I don't remember it being that much different. So,
well, I think it's a big thing because I think they're going to actually be dancing together now. They'll probably have the kiss at the end and all that. They weren't doing any of that, and I think that's now all of that is back. The full cast returns to Beauty and the Beast live stage show. I think that's big news. They obviously think it is too. Of the entire cast restoring the show to the original version. Show times are 11, 1, 2, 4, and 5 p.m. daily. So. I think that's big news. I think that's awesome. I'm glad they're back. Maybe that's a sign that Fantasmic's on its way as well.
I'm kind of hoping that this just means that a lot of things are going to be back to more normal.
Hi, Vicky. Welcome in. Mm-hmm. All smiles. Good to have you here. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think it is good for the audience. I like, again, we have all the actors now back for Lion King. It's back to the original show. The original show now is back at... Beauty and the Beast. We now have the show back at Nemo, which is really almost the same show. There's a couple of things that are missing.
It's not.
It is the same show.
It's not.
Yeah, whatever. You're wrong. It's the same show.
It's missing 3 of my favorite parts.
Whatever.
No Nigel.
Yeah, no Nigel is the biggest part for me.
There's none of the, swim together at the end where they, getting out of the net at the end.
Right.
And what was then there's no trench. They don't go through there's no jellyfish.
Right. No jelly. Right.
So there's a lot missing. I like the
Vicky
new show,
Pauly, welcome in.
I kind of miss the old one.
I like the new one. Leland Glass, it's been a while.
Leland.
What's up, Leland? Good to see you. I hope the Dubs at the end come back. At the end of... yeah, I don't know. I remember that. Do you remember that? The Dubs at the end of Beauty and the Beast?
I
They would
forgot
flip her out. I remember that. I don't know. We'll see. They might. Chris Slemmer's here. What's up, Chris? Good to see you, my friend. Hope everybody's doing well. So that's back now. Beauty and the Beast is back fully. I think that's amazing. Also, let's see. Of course, Merida, the meet and greet, is back at Magic Kingdom. Now, for those that don't know, I'm sure you all do because we're all big Disney fans here. The Merida meet and greet is right over by Cosmic Rays and right next to Cheshire Cafe. That little walkway next to the castle that's kind of hidden where the well is. If you go down to the bottom of that, she's right there on the left. We love that meet and greet, don't we?
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, when we were there the other day, it was in between. We had a full hour before she was back out again. So be sure to check your app. There's a character drop down where you can check and see what time the characters are out.
Yeah, because
we haven't seen her yet.
Yeah, we haven't seen her yet. I heard the Electric Parade is coming to Disney World. Anyone else hear that? I haven't heard that.
We heard they're retiring it all together. We don't know if they're just playing around. We know it's going to be leaving Disneyland right before we go. So we were disappointed. We have heard a couple people say to us that they think it might be coming back here. But I haven't read anything that confirms that.
Yep.
I don't know if it's just rumor.
Well, it's funny you said that. Somebody just said, Bayou Bengal says, I heard the snack menu dropped today for the Halloween party. And actually, I just pulled that up. Yes, there are some snacks that are in here that are coming. There's a hot dog one there. Looks like there's a couple ice cream ones.
Looks like a candy corn.
Yeah.
There's a not-so-poison apple pie milkshake with green apple whipped cream, sour apple marshmallow straw, cinnamon donuts, and a poison apple straw. But that's only at the Halloween party. A sweet candy corn soft serve swirl cone with sweet corn and vanilla soft serve swirl topped with candy corn chocolate bow. And that's going to be during regular hours and Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween.
Oh, that's interesting. So that's it right there. The cone is the candy corn. Or at least that's what it looks like to me.
Yeah.
It looks fun. I don't know that I would get it, but it looks fun. Over at Casey's Corner, they have a Pain and Panic hot dog, all beef hot dog, sweet and spicy onion relish, and sriracha mustard topped with spicy cheese flavored snacks. It's new, and it's available during the regular park hours and the Halloween party. So I guess that's it
I'd
right
try
there.
That.
Yep. They also, over at Casey's Corner, have a Winifred's Elixir of Youth. It's a black tea slushy with kiwi foam and Winifred chocolate piece. Oh, I guess just a chocolate piece. Yeah. It's also available during the park hours of the Halloween party. Binks pastry tail and Cold Witch's Brew coffee. So that's
probably at Cheshire Cafe.
There it is right there.
So instead of doing the regular tail, they're just switching it up to a Binks tail. Hey, Rob.
Rob Fuzz is here. Welcome in. I'm sorry, guys. If I missed anybody, I apologize. I'm kind of looking at the pictures over here. I can't share it because I've only got one screen.
So the Cheshire cat tail is just changing over to a Binks cat tail. Again, I have not had a good experience with the Cheshire cat tail.
That's funny.
I don't know if just putting a Binks candy on it's going to change it for me much.
No, it's the same thing. They just put a piece of candy on the top.
Yeah, so I don't know. Everybody else loves the cat tail, so I've just had two really bad experiences back to back.
But they're also having a Bayou burger. It's a Hades hot dog. No, Bayou burger, Hades hot dog.
Sorry.
Go ahead, smarty.
No.
Read it. Read it.
No.
Read it. Hurry up, read it.
No, just teasing.
It's a Bayou burger or Hades hot dog on Poco Loco, tots, and spellbinding fried pie.
Oh, what's a spellbinding fried? Oh my God, that looks so cool.
It looks like a Pop-Tart.
No, but it's supposed to look like the book.
It looks like a Pop-Tart, everybody. The book, yeah.
It's supposed to look like the spell book.
Hey, what's up, Rob?
But it is. It's like one of those hand pies or like the...
Oh my gosh, Jeff, thank you. Super Chat 999 from Jeff. Hi guys, nice to see you tonight.
Welcome
I hope
back.
you had a good trip. Thank you for that. Very generous. Everybody thank
Jeff.
Jeff for that very, very generous Super Chat. So they've got tots, they've got a burger, they got a hot dog. But
the tart looks like one of the ones like from Woody's Lunchbox. But it has an eye on it and it has squiggles, so it looks like the spell book. That's neat. But what's in it? Does it say what it's in the pie? It just says a hand pie.
No, it just
I think it does further down. Because the Hades hot dog is a spicy beef and pork dog.
No, that's at the Friar's Nook. That's different.
That's the same thing you were reading up here. The Hades hot dog.
Yeah, but that's at Cheshire Cafe.
These are at Cheshire Cafe. Cheshire Cafe doesn't have hot dogs.
Never mind. Look at me. Sorry, guys. I'm going to yell. I know what the pictures are, but Cheshire Cafe says this and this. And then it moves on to Cosmic Rays for this. It's different.
But these are the pictures that are up here.
Okay.
Don't you understand?
No. We're the Rickersons. I'm sorry, gang. She's killing me tonight.
Describing these things above.
I know that.
But where you get them is underneath.
What's up, Jim? Good to see you. No? All right, go ahead. Move on. She's killing me. So then, what is this Bayou burger?
That is the Bayou burger.
No, that's...
It's describing it up here and then down here where you can get it. Bayou Burger, Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe. All beef. It's the same thing. Yes, it is.
Help me, Jersey. Welcome in. She's getting frustrated.
I know what I'm looking at. I know where they have these
all right,
foods,
whatever.
too.
Come on. People aren't here for that. Keep going.
It's not me.
Help me, Jersey. Welcome in. I love her when she gets mad. Anyway, Friar's Nook has stuff. Golden Oak Outpost has stuff. The ice cream cart has... What is that? Okay, so they have a chilling chamber pop at near the Haunted Mansion. And you know how they have that ice cream cart right outside the Haunted Mansion? A chilling chamber pop. It's chocolate crumbs, cherry buttercream, and dark chocolate pearls topped with tightrope walker.
Chris, guys, you picked the wrong day to come back on the stream, dude.
I know. What's up?
Welcome.
What's up?
Hi, Chris.
It's Chris.
We haven't seen you in
Good
such
to
a
see
long
you.
time.
It's Melissa being.
I can see
never
how
mind.
you missed us.
Monster Cookie also too is there. A tightrope walker chocolate piece. Oh, that's gonna be cool. I can't wait to see that. Plaza, Liberty Square, Main Street Bakery. They all have different things. Oh, that's neat. Look at that cocoa thing over at Pecos Bill. It's a sweet. What does that say? Read that for me. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. $1.99 super
Thanks,
chat.
Cynthia.
Thank you, dear. Whack him for me.
I
Well,
think
she
you're
needs
right.
to get over it and
I
just
think
read
you're
some of
right,
these.
Rebecca. I think they do that on purpose. It's supposed to sound like chamber pop, because it's in
Yeah,
Liberty
it's a
Square.
chamber pop. It's a sweet almond corn cake. That's really neat because it's supposed to be cocoa, which is cool. Almond vanilla cake dipped in white, orange, and yellow chocolate, topped with candy corn. And it's available during Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party only. So that's only during that. So they have a ton of items that you can get. Most of them it looks like you can get during just the party. Some of them you get during the day and also after the party. They also, for novelties, I'm around. I'm just not in the chat all the time. Oh, that's good. Good to see you. Yes, thank you for that super chat, Cynthia. And Jeff, very nice guys. Hi, Jeannie. Jeannie, did I say hi to you earlier?
Hi, Jeannie.
If I didn't, I'm saying hi now, dear. Good to see you. So, the Glow Mickey Mummy Premium Popcorn Bucket. The same one that we saw at the Character Warehouse. That they had 1,000 of them. For some reason, they're bringing back, and they're going to make you pay full price.
It's probably the same ones they had at the outlet.
That's what I'm saying. That's my point. They didn't sell last time. They had like 35,000 of these things. We went. She's my validation here. We went to the Character Warehouse, and there it was. There must have been hundreds of them, right? I mean, there was a ton of them. And they just weren't selling, and now they're selling them back again at the party. I don't get it.
Although they are going to have a zero popcorn bucket, which is cool.
Yeah, they also going to have a Donald Candy Corn Sipper, which is going to materialize in early October at Cosmic Gray's Starlight Cafe, Pecos Bill Tall Tale Inn and Cafe, the Friar's Nook, Sleepy Hollow Refreshments. So that one's going to kind of be all over the place. They also have a Halloween Candy Glow Cube. I don't really know what that is. That you can get only during the party, and then a zero popcorn bucket only during the party as well. So plenty coming for Mickey's Not So Scary when it comes to different items, which I think is really neat. Welcome in, Ryan McDowell, Rye Guy. Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Hope you and Lala are doing well. Thank you for being here. Good to see you guys. The other thing I wanted to talk about that I thought was big news. D23, of course, dropped the big news on the Marvel. The panel, of course, is going to be Saturday at 10 a.m., where them and Lucasfilm are going to kind of share from what I've seen. Welcome in, Ford Video Edit Man. Welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. But they're going to be there. They're going to have a big panel, all kinds of different news. I'll kind of give you an idea of what they talk about here. D23, the official fan club, has just announced new details on what we can expect from Disney parks, blah, blah, blah. And then Magic on the floor. Let me see if they have anything here about the... They do have a show coming out about the Muppet Christmas Carol, which I know Melissa wants to see. That's Saturday at September 10th at 1 p.m. We might be able to catch that together. I thought they had one in here about Marvel, but I don't see it. I'll have to look into that a little bit further to see if they do. But I know a lot of the Marvel is going to be on Saturday at 10 a.m. with Lucasfilm. They'll announce all the new shows. I'm assuming there's going to be some big reveals on this. A lot of people are thinking that they didn't do a lot at Comic-Con because they're going to announce it at D23, and I hope that's correct. All right, let's see what else. And of course, they have that new Boardwalk Deli that's coming in August. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but the ESPN zone over at by the Boardwalk is gone. It's not reopening, and they're reimagining that whole area. They're going to make it a deli, and they have like the whole menu and things like that now of what's going to be there, which is going to be neat. I can't wait for that. Oh, I think I clicked the wrong thing. But that's coming. They haven't given us an opening date, have they?
No.
No, we don't have. Just open mid-August, they're talking, which I thought was kind of interesting.
Sooner than I thought it was going to be, the way it looks right now.
Yeah, it looks like they got a lot of work yet to do. Oh, a super sticker from Downscale. Welcome in, $2.
Downscale.
Pear
Thank
character
you.
putting his hand in front of his mouth while blushing. Welcome in. Good to have you here. Oh, right. Just never mind. That's the emoji. Never mind. I was reading that like he
typed it.
Good Lord. I know. I'm not with it tonight. Anyway, there you go. All right. So, lots of news coming. Lots of things going on. August 12th, of course, is the first Halloween night. We'll be there. Everybody's going to be there as far as I know. I mean, there's going to be tons of people that are there. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people that are streaming. We're going to be one of them. So, look for that. It's going to be a ton of fun. I think it's going to be great. Are we going to dress up yet? We don't know just yet. We're looking into costumes and seeing what we can do there.
No, we are.
The menu. Christina said the menu looks so good. I saw some photos. I would get on the plane just for one of those. There you go.
I know. I'm excited to have a deli. I love sandwiches, so I'm definitely excited for that.
It's a pair. Oh, what? 2 pair. What? Let's see what else. Okay, so let's start our top 5. Now, again, this is kind of my top 5. You guys are going to really be surprised with a lot of these, I think. But these are my top 5 shows right now that I think are my favorite shows. These are the ones that I watch. I watch religiously. Every week when they come on, we're there. We watch them first thing. They're just fantastic. We enjoy them. And I'll give you a little bit of insight. Some of these might be shows you guys watch. Some of them might not.
I don't think they'll be surprised. We talk about these shows a lot.
You know what, Ryan? I don't think they will sell ESPN in the future, only because ultimately it's a big market. They've got to be in the sports market somewhere. I don't see them selling it. We'll be on the plane home from there that night. Boo-hoo. Oh, for the first party. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I will go to a Halloween party one day. I hope so, Cynthia. You really do. Brian, I don't know if there are, buddy, but you can check. You have this thing, it's called a computer, and you go online under DisneyWorld.com.
I just saw something that's so... I want to say...
I doubt it. For the 30th and the 31st, I seriously doubt it.
They just said there's only 2 nights they're sold out. So it could be. I do know Halloween is.
Halloween's one of them.
I don't know.
Could be the first night.
Maybe. I didn't read the actual article, though, that said what the next night that was sold out is.
Thank you for live streaming the Halloween party. I hope you all have time for yourselves to enjoy it. Oh, we will.
It's okay. Because we've done them before, so it's not as bad. I mean, I know they're a little different every year, but we don't mind.
Hey, Kendrick, welcome in. Good to have you here. Oh, Christopher with that $20 super chat.
Thank you, Chris.
This will be our second party, too, to go to. Very nice. Kiss.
Sweet dreams, Princess Molly.
Thank you, Chris, for that. Very generous, buddy. Thank you, man. Everybody, please thank Chris for that very generous super chat. Welcome in to Jason.
Hi, Jason.
How much are the tickets? They vary.
Depending on the night.
And they're not cheap. I mean, we're talking anywhere from, $139 to $199, something like that per night.
That's crazy.
$199 is usually only Halloween night, and they're sold out. So you're looking at, it's not cheap. It's $139 a person at least. It might even be more than that. We're doing the party on our September trip. Victor says that's awesome. Yeah, Brian, I don't know what nights are sold out, but online they'll tell you.
Yeah, I don't know if you have the app for Disney World on your phone yet. I know, we just recently put Disneyland on ours because we're coming out there, but definitely do it because you can go right in there and it'll tell you.
Thank you.
What's available, and you can purchase it
right
online. Hi, Al.
Al, welcome in. Good to see you. Matt, Monarch Miracles, welcome in. Good to see you.
Hi, Charlotte.
Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for being here. All right, so top 5 TV shows. Let's see. Yep, Kendrick Moore, welcome. Good to see you. My number 5 show. You guys probably watched this. Anybody watch The Boys? This is on Amazon Prime. It's a good show. I put it as number 5. It probably could have fell off from the top 5 into like number 6 or 7, but I put it there. I enjoy this show. I don't know how many of you watch it. Let me know if you watch it in the chat. Give me a hands up or something. Yes, I watch it. It's a fun show. I like what they do with the writing of it. It's a little far-fetched at times. It's very graphic. And I don't mean just violent graphic. It's graphic in other ways too. They get a little too over the top with stuff like that. It's okay. I like the show. I watch it when it comes on. The one thing I don't like about it is the bad guys win a lot. And I don't like that. I like, but I think I watch more now to finally get to that moment where the bad guys lose.
I watched the first 2 seasons and I didn't want to watch the third. I watched part of one with him and none of the characters are very likable to me. And just the graphicness of it just kind of turned me off after a while. I think I'm just getting old early. And I'm turning into one of those, this is just too much. Yeah. I'm an old lady, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
And everybody's saying it. They watched the first season, couldn't really get into it. Not my thing. Well, that's I think you're right, Christina, but unfortunately, that's the way it is, and it shouldn't be that way. I agree with you. It happens a lot. I watch too much YouTube. Oh, there you go. I get it. I totally get it. Again, the boys, it's not for kids, period. At
not
all.
remotely.
Don't ever watch it around anybody under the age of 25.
No, he's being extreme, but yeah,
See,
yes, 3 out of 5 spicy meatball.
That's a spicy meatball! Who said that?
Right, of
He
course.
did? I didn't see. Oh, there it is. 3 out of 5 spicy meatballs. There you go. It is a spicy meatball of a show, let me tell you right now. But it's okay. The bad guy on that show, the guy that does the acting in is what called Homelander, which is kind of the show's version of what would be Superman. That guy, he is what Superman would be if he was a bad guy. Picture Superman as a bad guy. Nobody can beat him. How do you beat Superman, right? And this guy is even worse than Superman because guess what? He doesn't even have kryptonite. At least Superman would have kryptonite where we could beat him. This guy has no weaknesses. And he's the bad guy.
Posing as a good guy.
Yeah, posing as a good guy, but he's really not. Christine Hickman, welcome in.
Hi, Christine.
Now, like I told Melissa, some of the lines in this show, what I really like is because, for instance, I'll give you just a quick hit. He wants to be liked. He wants people to like him, but he's a jerk. He's a bad guy.
He's a narcissist.
He's a narcissist bad guy who can't stand
being
disliked. But in the one season, the girl tried to frame him saying, when she caught him killing somebody, she goes, I'll show this to everybody. And he's like, fine, show it to everybody. He goes, and I love this line, and it's really scary for a Superman type hero. He goes, I prefer to be loved, but I'll live with being feared. And it's like, oh my God. And, that's how Superman could be. I mean, he prefers to be loved, but he'll live with being feared. And he'll get away with it. And that's the problem. It's the writing on the show, when they get past all the gratuitous stuff, it's well written. And that's what I like. I just don't like how they go so gratuitous. But it's not a bad show. That's why it keeps coming back. I mean, they're going into season 5 now, I think.
I think it's 4.
Oh, season 4 or something like that. Yeah, he is a good villain, Brian. That's the thing. And that's why I watch. I want to see him lose. Yeah, exactly. It's got a 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. But here's the thing, Ryan. What does that say about our society when that type of show gets a 93? Yeah. What does that say about our society? Where are we in today's world? That's called being a parent. Yeah, it's true. It's true. That's right. I prefer being loved, but I'll live with being feared. It's kind of true. That's really kind of me. Yeah.
That's Walt.
Yeah. Oh, that's why I hang out with Walt. You're funny down. Yeah, that's funny.
That's funny.
Mm. But anyway, that's my number 5. You didn't watch the last season.
No, I don't really want to.
Yeah, I don't know that she would enjoy it. It's really gotten gratuitous at times. They just started filming season 4. Yeah, I think they did. Yep, absolutely. But the problem is there's like every single time, like even this year they had a new character called Soldier Boy, which is kind of their take on Captain America. Man, he was just so unlikable, and I was hoping he was going to be likable, but nope, he wasn't. Who doesn't love the deep in his aquatic? God, that dog is so disgusting sometimes.
She's like,
yeah, exactly, Will. That's what I'm talking about. But see, that's the stuff that they go over the top with that. That just, I don't know. They don't need it.
Don't get me started on what's wrong with this world.
Give me new stuff, and/or Ring of Power, House of Dragons, and She-Hulk. See, Kenneth, every single one of them you just named. Ring of Power, I'm losing so much interest so fast. House of Dragons, we'll see. She-Hulk doesn't interest me at all.
I want more Moon Knight.
And/or I'm on the fence. Let's see here. And that's good, though. I'm glad that you have things that are coming for you that you're going to watch.
Absolutely.
Well, I can say the same thing with all these horror films that are being made. Mm-hmm. If you know the movies I'm talking about, you know what I mean. Yeah, I do know what you mean, Nick. I do. I absolutely do. Mm-hmm. So that's my number 5. My number 4, this is another show that can be a little bit graphic at times. but I actually think it's a well-written, well-acted show. And that's Yellowstone. I really like this show. Again, these are bad people, but they're doing bad things to protect their home. Anybody in the chat watch Yellowstone? This is a really well-written show. Again, at times it can be difficult to watch. There are times when it's not an easy watch because of how graphic it can be. But for the most part, I think it's well, I love Kevin Costner. The other actors in this show are really good. I like this show. Does anybody else watch this one? That would be number 4.
Yes, Scott. I can put that on my list because you probably don't have it. That's one.
Yeah, Cobra Kai is a lot of fun.
Yep,
I like Cobra Kai. It didn't
my,
make my list.
That's on my list then. Cobra Kai for sure. I forgot. That's one that I watched.
Debbie, I would suggest you watch
Scott.
Yellowstone. Yellowstone is amazing, says Rebecca. Bayou Bengal
I've seen
says it.
some of Yellowstone.
Vicky likes it. Yellowstone. Hey, Beth Ann Kushner, welcome in. Good to have you here.
Hi,
Sheldon. See, look, even Nicole loves Yellowstone.
It's okay.
Well, these are 2 shows in a row about bad people. Are you trying to tell us something? No, not at all.
He'll get to the more wholesome ones as we go along.
You'll see. Have you watched it yet? Just got Paramount for the offer. No, I haven't watched it yet. No. I know which one it is, but I haven't seen it. I haven't watched Yellowstone. Watch it, Teresa. I'd like to know your opinion on it. I think you might like it. Yeah, it's Dallas on steroids. It really is. It really is. It's what Dallas couldn't do.
21st century Dallas.
But it's what Dallas couldn't do on regular television or Dynasty even. I agree.
I suppose you're right.
He is pretty much protecting his corn. That's exactly what he's doing. Never heard of Yellowstone? Really? Will, unless you're talking about the geyser. What is it about? Yellowstone is a ranch. Kevin Costner owns the largest amount of land in the state of Montana. He owns like thousands of acres, and everybody's trying to take it from him. And it's a good show, and they'll do whatever they have to do to keep their land.
Nicole, don't make me go Beth Dutton on you.
Need a break from time to time to take a break from the negativity. Yes, Ryan. That's the God's honest truth.
Yes.
That's what I do. I cannot binge it. I can watch 1 or 2 episodes and then I gotta walk away. I agree with you.
I think that's exactly my problem too with a lot of those shows because I tend
Hi,
to.
Lala.
I am just one of those glasses half empty kind of people anyway. So when I surround myself by that kind of stuff, it just makes me feel worse, and that's why I don't watch it. It's not because I think it just doesn't make me feel good. I need feel good shows that take me out of that negative, stressful.
Best Sam,
That's why.
we watched 1883. It was very good.
It was sad.
It was sad, but it was very good.
I liked that better than Yellowstone. But again, I just like to watch things that are more lighthearted, things that are happier, things that just make me get out of that bubble of real life and are just, like Disney is. Disney is my bubble. Makes me feel good, and that's the kind of TV I like to watch too.
Exactly. We're good. We are. We really are. It's Sopranos in Montana. Yeah, I mean, to an extent, Ryan, it can be. Don't take... Yeah, you go to the train station, that's not a good thing. For sure. All right, so that's number 4 for me. Number 3 is Only Murders in the Building. Now, for me, I really enjoy this show. It's a brand new show on Hulu. It's in season 2. Steve Martin Short. What's her name? Jeez, I can't remember her name already. Selena Gomez already. You would think a weird combination. Man, do they mesh well.
They're so
It is a dramedy. Nathan Lane stars in it from time to time. He cameos in it. So does what's her name? Tina Fey cameos in it. They've had Sting in there. They've had just all kinds of different people in there. It is really, really funny. Shirley MacLaine is in there this season.
This season at the beginning.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, this is a fun one. It's serious but silly and fun, and it's
it's tons of fun.
A little bit of suspense, nothing too, but keeps you guessing.
Yeah, it's very funny.
And I've always loved Steve Martin and Martin Short.
Yes.
Now we just need some Chevy Chase in there too, and we'd get the 3 amigos.
Yeah. Well, Rebecca, it's funny you said that. Melissa, I feel like you would like The Gilded Age on HBO. I'm super into it right now.
Yeah.
No, that's my show.
It is, but he had me watch it, I do like it.
Right.
Very much.
I watched it.
Is that on your list?
That, if you let me finish. That was number 6. I was gonna bump The Boys and put that one.
Well, I'll put that one on my list then, since it's not on his. Cobra Kai and Gilded Age are my 4 and 5.
Yeah.
It might even be more at the top.
Yeah, but I do. I think that Only Murders in the Building is a lot of fun, and just enough of suspense, just enough of a mystery to keep you going every week. I enjoy it. I think it's a fun show. Only watch YouTube and reality shows. Says Stephanie, nothing wrong with that.
I couldn't get into that, Brian. I think Walt liked it okay. The Witcher?
The Witcher's okay. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I watch it. Again, a little bit gratuitous for me, Ryan. A little too violent at times, a little too gratuitous in the other direction at times. But it's okay.
Yes, Vicky.
What's
Sweet
the, yeah,
must always be a witch.
Absolutely. And I agree, Teresa. The first season of The Gilded Age was really good.
Yeah.
I like a lot of the characters, very likable characters.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I'm actually looking forward to the second season. I'm hoping everybody comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Even as a dude, I can watch that show. I have no problem with that show. I like those types of shows. They don't bother me. Under 25% volume at max. Can you not hear us, guys? Let me know. Steve Martin and Martin Short. Yeah?
That's funny.
Oh.
I forgot Martin Short was because he was the wedding planner, right?
Mm-hmm. So there you go. Only Murders in the Building. But again, the three of them together really are...
They have a good balance.
Their chemistry is really, really good. It really, really is.
Well, that's what makes the show work, I think. Otherwise, if you had the wrong people, it wouldn't be as successful as it is. So, too funny, Kenneth. Yeah, Walt has all kinds of just a wide variety of tastes in shows. He definitely does.
Yep. I do. I watch something from the Boys, and then when you see what number one is, I'm sure none of you have never heard of it.
Polar opposites.
Yeah, I'm sure you've never heard of it. So,
except for us talking about it, we didn't
talk about it. Marc, it's on HBO. It's called The Gilded Age. It's actually very good. I think it's really good. It's a period piece. It's back in the early 1900s. But watch it. I think you'll like it.
If you like that type of setting.
Right. Exactly. Right, guys, started strong on The Witcher, but I always fell off and forgot to come back to it. And Al, it's all right. It's okay.
I wanted to like it because I like the actor, but yeah, for sure, Cynthia.
All right, so next show, number 2 for me, and this is again one that I got Melissa hooked on, and we love this show. Absolutely love this show. Ted Lasso.
Love Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso. It's on Apple TV. Highly, highly, highly recommend this show. Again, no real gratuitous in any way, shape, or form. There's cussing in it, but that's about as far as it goes. It is extreme.
A lot of innuendos.
A lot of innuendos, but it's very positive. It's actually a very positive show. Everybody supports each other. They have their bad guy in it, and they have their moments where they have obstacles that they have to beat.
Right.
But it's a really positive show. Ted Lasso is I like to root for good guys. People that are worth rooting for. Boy, is he worth rooting for. He is such a good guy.
And they don't always win, and they have a lot of lessons that you learn, but it's about how to get through that. And he's just so funny and witty in the things that he says. Some people, he'd probably drive you nuts, but I think he's fabulous.
Yeah, I would think so, Ryan. I think it's kind of like the American of Downton Abbey, for sure. Love Ted Lasso. Apple does some good stuff these days. Well, that one's a big one. I mean, I can't wait for the next season. That's 100. That's 100% for me.
Yeah, we were rewatching the first and second season again recently. So good.
Yeah, I watch it all the time. All the time, and
hey,
it's just so much fun. Only Murders and
I love mysteries anyway too.
Murdoch Mysteries.
Mysteries.
Yeah, the Murdoch Mysteries. Is that the one on Hallmark Channel or who? Where? Jasmine, if you don't mind telling us. Where is that? Only Murders is on Hulu. Is that one also on there? The Old Man, Marc, I started watching The Old Man. I couldn't even get past the first episode. I might have to go back to it. It's Jeff Bridges.
Oh, okay.
I might have to go back to it. I tried it. I couldn't even get past the first episode, dude.
So true, Jim. Hi, Jim. I agree. Ted Lasso was a perfect pandemic show. It was an injection of joy and kindness we needed. Amen to that.
Jim, it really, really was. He is so positive throughout that show. I absolutely love it.
Yep.
It's Canada. Okay. All right. Yeah. Very nice. All right. So there you go. What do you like about Cobra Kai, Scott says?
Gosh. I love that it pulls the way it gives you a whole different look between Johnny and Danielson. And just how it makes everything and brings it together, because you always thought Johnny's the bad guy, but really he's not. And just seeing that perspective of how their viewpoints are and how they're trying to still work things out together, and having all the characters come back from the old movies over time. They just mix the old and the new so well. So if you liked Karate Kid, you know, like when you were young, like me, it's a must watch. I think they've done a really good job, and our son Mason loves it too. So it's been a lot of fun kind of having that mesh with the old and the new. We enjoy it. Walt likes it too. We enjoy it a lot.
I do. I love it. The nostalgic side of it is not too much. It's not too corny, and they do it just right, and that's why.
Yeah. I mean, it has its moments, but it's just... But the movies were like that. It has that same kind of heartwarming, kind of silly, you know, the crane and all the things and the moves they do that are like, yeah, is that really realistic? But it's just cool. And I don't know. I really, really like Cobra Kai.
So a couple of the other ones that are honorable mention for me, I really like. Melissa and I like it. It's on Hallmark. Yes, I'm sorry. When Calls the Heart. It's a Hallmark good feel good show. It's on season 10 now, so it's been around for forever.
It's getting ready to jump the shark.
It's kind of jumped the shark.
But the first few seasons are phenomenal.
Stranger Things, of course. There's another one on PBS that I watch called Around the World in 80 Days with David Tennant.
Tennant's amazing.
He's really good. I thought that was really good. It's the Around the World in 80 Days, Phineas Fogg. It's good. Also, another one on PBS that I watch is called Miss Scarlet and the Duke. That's a fun show. I like the chemistry between him and her. Yeah, it's a mystery show. She's kind of the female private detective back in the 1800s when females couldn't be private detectives. Marvin Hicks, welcome in. That's a fun show.
It is fun.
Of course, we talked about the Gilded Age, and you have all the other ones. But my number one on this list, and nobody else is... I don't even think anybody else in here is even going to hear of this show. I'll give you a little background. I was just on my TV, and I saw, you know, how you can go on your smart TV and it shows you all the different apps. I looked over and I saw this, you know, the picture of the show, and I saw the name of the show. I was like, that looks interesting. So I clicked on it, and it gave a little trailer and a little preview of the show, and I said, oh, that looks like that could be a nice, fun show. I didn't know anything about it. I had no clue. So I clicked it and I started watching it. I fell in love with the show. I watch it every day. I watch the reruns. It's only been on for 2 seasons. 3 and 4 are coming. It is a huge hit in the U.S. and over in the UK, in England. And it's an absolute wholesome, fun show. And when I say wholesome, I mean wholesome. It's just absolutely phenomenal. I've laughed, I've cried, I love this show.
And Walt's obsessed with wanting to dress like the characters.
I want to dress just like the characters. It's called All Creatures Great and Small.
We've talked about it a lot on our stream, so you guys have probably heard us.
Very close, Al. You're actually not that far off, and I have no problem with that.
It has to be a current show.
But I have no problem with that. No. What you're saying is it like Leave It to Beaver. It is. It is, but
Will said Peppa Pig.
Yeah, it's kind of like Peppa Pig, too. I love this show. I've never seen Peppa Pig.
Me either. That's just funny.
I really think it's based off of a real person. Now, this guy is a real person that lived back in the early 1930s, around the Second World War, and he was a veterinarian. That's what he did for a living. He was a veterinarian, and he wrote these books later on in life. Hey, Megan, welcome in. Sir Euchre, welcome in. I've heard of that. Never actually watched it though.
It's funny because Walt told me he started watching it, and it's like, oh my gosh, I remember my mom talking about this character because my grandfather used to read the books back when he was a young man. So because this goes back to the 30s, and I was like, I know who this is. I'm like, he's a vet, and Walt's like, yeah. I said, oh my god, I didn't know they have a TV show. So it's funny how things from your past will come back, and I'm like, I was fascinated by it just because of that.
Yeah, and it's based. The guy wrote. He was a real vet, and he based his books off of his true real life stories. And his name was, oh my god, I can't think of his real name in real life.
That's cool.
But it's an awesome show. I love it. I think it's so much fun. It's so positive. It's so wholesome. I mean, the worst thing they have on this show, the big episode of the day, is whether or not the dog's going to live from his surgery,
the cow.
or is the cow gonna have the calf or not, or is the cow going to be able to win at the town fair? And I don't know. I just think it's absolutely fantastic. And Neville Longbottom is in the show. He is. Yeah. He is. He's not the star of the show, but he's absolutely in it.
I know, Allie, it's so depressing, but you know what? We were talking because it's going to come back at New Year's, so it gives us something to look forward to because we know always. She just said that the show is finished until Christmas.
Who?
All Creatures Great and
No,
Small.
who said that?
Allie.
Okay, I didn't hear you say Allie. That's all.
Anyway, it gives us something to look forward to when Christmas is over because we're always bummed out, so we're excited.
Right. Now, Allie, you're right. It's going to be on over in the UK in the fall. It's coming to us in January. You guys over there will get it before us. They'll get it in November and December. But we won't get it till January.
That lived there, so in Thirsk. And,
Alf White, that's right. That's exactly right. That's his name, Alf White. And Donald Sinclair was the name of Siegfried Farnan, who is Donald Sinclair in real life would be the guy to the second to the left, and that's his brother Brian Sinclair right there. That's Tristan and Siegfried. It's just a great show. It's just, if you want something that's positive.
It's on the PBS app.
Yes, if it's positive, it's wholesome, it's fun, it's really funny at times, it's really poignant, and I don't know, I just think it's great. I love it.
And all the characters are really lovable. Like, you just root for everybody, you love everybody. There's not a single character I don't like. Even the ones that are a little gruff at the beginning.
Right, but see, the thing about it is, Jeff's kidding about Gilligan's Island, but this show here, as funny as it may sound, I know you guys are just being funny, but it's actually a huge hit in the United States. They do a lot of behind the scenes, and they talk about the next seasons. They've already renewed it for 2 more seasons. It's huge over here, from what they've been saying. It's absolutely huge, and we love it. We watch it all the time, and I have no problem with it. There's so many shows in today's world that are edgy and negative, and everybody dies, and everybody's bad, and it
sucks the life out of you.
It just sucks the life out of you. I don't need all that. I like to watch the good guys, and the good guys do well and prosper and beat their obstacles and support each other and love each other. We get all the negative stuff all the time. So that's just me. But that's what we like. We like those kinds of shows. I think they're fun. But there you go. Yeah, I have even Alf White's 2 autobiographies. That's awesome, Allie. That's fantastic. Good for you.
Scott, we have it. Watch it on the PBS app that we downloaded.
Yeah, I don't know if
it's on BBC.
I don't think it's BBC.
It's not BBC.
No, it's not, because they wouldn't
do the rights.
That's right. I told Melissa about that. Yeah, they wouldn't take the show, and now they are really, really sad they didn't.
It was Masterpiece that ended up getting the rights to it, which is part of PBS.
Right, not Masterpiece Mystery, because it's not. It's just a regular Masterpiece, but lots of fun. Well, but that's just it. No, but Chris, you're missing my point. If the boys were to go away tomorrow, I wouldn't lose an ounce of sleep. If this show went away tomorrow, I would be really upset. You're right. I don't need it. It's okay in increments, but I don't need all 10 of my shows to be like The Boys, is what I'm getting at. And that's why The Boys is number 5, and it's not number 1. If I said that and it was number 1, I think I'd agree with you.
Hi, Jason. Yeah, we love Masterpiece and Masterpiece Mystery.
Yeah, Masterpiece Mystery.
That's where Sherlock was, and Sherlock was one of our most favorite things to watch way back.
Yeah, Masterpiece has great stuff. And you're right, Al, we need more positive stuff, and I'm telling you, that show is very positive. And, but again, that's just, in the U.S., it's most popular. I don't know, Jasmine, but it's already renewed for 2 more seasons, and again, it's not for everybody. You like what you like.
Right.
But we like it. Yes, Perry Mason. Oh, yeah, I used to love Perry Mason. That was a fun show. Yes, Masterpiece does have great shows. All right, guys. Well, we are past 9 o'clock. I hope you guys enjoyed this tonight. Thanks for hanging out with us and just talking and kind of chit-chatting about TV shows and this, that, and the other. But I do recommend that you go watch that first show, number 1 show. I think you might like it. It's a good escape from the everyday, mundane negativity that we always see. We love it. I'm probably going to go watch it right now. But anyway, guys, have a good week. We will be back on Saturday from Universal. We're going to be at Universal, which is going to be awesome. Universal Studios. And then Sunday, of course, back at Magic Kingdom, which is going to be great. Can't wait for that. This is our dream. Disney Dan tomorrow, 5 o'clock on his channel for a movie review. Steve's World, Pete McDevitt, check him out. Dean at the Live Place, check him out. Magic of the Mouse Radio is back. Check them out as well. Thank you for the Super Chats tonight. Very generous from all of you. We definitely appreciate that. You guys are amazing. And thank you to all of our members. Thank you to all of our mods. And just thank you for joining us, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. We definitely enjoyed bringing it to you, right?
Absolutely. Thank you for being here, guys. Thanks for your input and sharing. I can't talk. Sharing some of the shows you like to watch and just listening to us jabber for an hour.
Oh my God, I love Bob Newhart, but no, it's not a current show. That's
right.
why.
We didn't list some because there's a bunch we could go into that aren't on the air anymore. And we never actually really watched Outlander. I saw somebody just put that there, and I've heard good things about that show too. But
Marvin, you're right. All Creatures Great and Small had a 1970s something show
yes,
too.
They
It was like 8 seasons or something like that. I have
It's
not
very
watched
popular.
it yet, and it was extremely popular. And the people were worried when they said they were going to redo this show again. They were really worried that, oh my God, are they going to mess this up? And everybody loves it. So you're right. They did have a show in the 70s too. Have a great night, everybody. Until next time.
take care of yourselves and each other.
See you all soon.
Bye.
Bye, gang.